Hey Aquarius, welcome to your general reading, life, love, career, everything reading for 2020. It is an actual Celtic cross spread, but it's just formed in the position of a square, so I can see how the cards are kind of talking to each other. I just find it gives it a nice interesting spin on things. So I'll go ahead and get started. So we're coming into the year with the Devil card. So it may be a Capricorn that you're very heavily focused on at the moment. I must admit the Devil card and the King of Pentacles did want to keep coming out when I was shuffling along with the Six of Cups. So I don't know, maybe this is a relationship that is relating to, maybe a family situation, maybe children are involved as well. Or maybe there's some sort of past attachment that you have, with someone that isn't maybe the best for you, or maybe doesn't bring out the best in you. Maybe your partner is very materialistic, or maybe you yourself have found yourself to be quite materialistic, or will be this year. You may be challenged with these things this year. You may have a certain drive or want for material things, especially with the King of Pentacles being right next to it. But this may, you may find that as much as you might like the nice things for now, actually, it doesn't really work that way. And in actual fact, you need to put in lots of effort over a long period of time to reach the kind of financial success that you may want, or to be able to acquire these nice things that you want. Maybe you want to improve your lifestyle. Maybe you see your friends living certain lifestyles, or family members living certain lifestyles, and you may want those things. Or maybe there's a bit of that going on, keeping up with the Joneses energy here. But the King of Pentacles, again, like I said, is a reminder that all good things come with time. And I think it's actually your advice here to focus on the things that maybe are priceless, that bring value to your life, and also the things that that gain value over time. And also investing in things, especially where, be careful about where you spend your money. Are you spending your money on short-term pleasures, or are you investing your money in a more thoughtful way that will bring you more comfort in the future? So it may mean that you may need, if you may really have wanted that nice car or that really lovely holiday to the Caribbean, but you have an opportunity to buy a house. You may decide that actually I'm going to use the money I saved there to buy the house, because in the long term it'll be better for me and my family. So there could be an element of kind of sacrifice as well here. We've then got the Page of Cups. What's in your subconscious, what's going on there. So there could be a child involved, like I've said, and also with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. Yeah, we are seeing possibly a child that's got a lot of your focus this year. Could be a new baby that you just had, or and it could be kind of opening up your heart. Maybe that is the case as well, that you're reprioritizing how you spend your money because of this new little person that you have in your life. So that could be also what's happening. It could be very much the motivating factor behind a lot of your actions this year. It could also be that you are, for those of you that don't have any children, that or not focused on having children, it looks as if you could be trying to look at love in a new way, trying to understand love. That could be a lot of what's going on in your subconscious, a renewal in maybe how you look at love, placing a new value on love. So maybe in the past it wasn't that important, or you thought love was one way, but now maybe you see that, okay, love actually love actually can heal, and love actually can bring in a lot of harmony and happiness. And maybe before it was like, I'm just focused on my material things. I want to work, I want to get paid, I want to have a certain lifestyle, and maybe that was your priority. And now maybe you're realizing that your happiness, your emotional well-being, your love life, your friendships, your family connections, they maybe need some attention, or maybe they don't even need it, but you may just be choosing to give them more attention and have them take more of a priority in your life simply because it makes you feel better. And you could be looking at it a whole new way, like, I never knew love was like this. Um, there could be also a lot of romantic messages being sent this year as well. The Tower card as well does talk about this complete upheaval and change in the way that maybe you've been viewing the world on, looking at the foundation that you have laid to build this tower of thoughts in your mind, and the perceptions that you have. You could be that you could realize that you've based a lot of your perceptions have been clouded by a particular way of thinking, by a certain perspective, and you've had a tower moment. This year you may be having a tower moment where a lot of your beliefs, especially as to what was important and what had priority, what has value, what takes precedence over another thing, I think that all gets a bit turned upside down. Again, this could be related to your thoughts on money and love, career and love, lifestyle and health, personal happiness. So again, you could be living in the moment thinking, okay, I'm going to go out drinking every weekend, or I'm going to go out and have fun with my friends. And you've come to realize that your health is your wealth, and that actually maybe I should slow down a bit. So the Tower card can also talk about health issues as well. But the King of Pentacles here, though, and the Magician card, and the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, and pretty much all the other cards that are here, especially with the Star card, your card being here, I don't see any major long-term issues, really. I don't. It could just be you have a health scare. It could be that you feel really run down. You could end up in the doctor's surgery for some like illness that just crops up, like maybe a rash, or could really be something small to you, to be honest, but that still gets your attention enough for you to readdress how you're treating your body. In the past, we got the Six of Cups, which can talk about having a good time, being more carefree in the past. Maybe you have got friends as well that and family, friends that you've had for years, that you share these same type of addictions or pastimes, or values in terms of materialism with. Maybe you share these same values, and that can also be maybe quite difficult to break that kind of break a cycle because of that. But I think it could possibly be a health scare. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be anything long lasting, but it will make you change things. I think it will usher in a new beginning, but maybe it will be this, or maybe just some sort of enlightenment and epiphany. You might read a book, something may happen, maybe with regards to your money, or maybe you fall in love, with someone new, and they really change the way you think about your future. You're like, hang on, like, I actually might want a family one day, or I might actually want to settle down, or I've got plans for my future here, especially with the Star card. So maybe I should think about my future a bit more and not continue the patterns of the past, but really usher in and bring something new in, that even though what was in the past made you very happy and was very predictable and worked for such a long time, you may find that actually going forward, you can't build much on that going forward. So it may be time for a change and a new beginning. So in the near future, we do have the Ace of Wands, an inspired new beginning, you know, an excitement for something new, sexuality, a gift from the gods as well, as all aces usually are, new opportunity for something, a new path to be taken, something brand new to be ushered in. Yeah, this is an exciting time for your near future. I think you are going to be trying out new things, most definitely, new approaches, new ways of doing things. And again, this could be related to your health. And you know, how you take action in your life. You're going to be taking more decisive action in, this is going to be related to very much what you do, you know, not so much how you think or how you feel, you know, or even your money. Like, this is about taking what kind of action you take, you know, how do you affect your life, you know, the decisions, I guess, yeah, that does factor into mental, but the decisions that you make and then the actions that you take on those decisions that you make, you know, I think there'll be a change there. There's a new beginning opening up to you, almost like a new world is kind of being opened up to you. The potential is very great for complete change and overhaul of things in your life, especially with the World card here as well and the Fool card. Again, a lot of these cards are connecting very much to Aquarius. So your energies come through in the reading, even with the Tower card, is like, you know, has been related to Aquarius many times in Uranus, although I think it's actually a Mars card, but still carries a lot of the energies and the messages that the sign of Uranus, or the planet of Uranus and the sign of Aquarius bring. So yeah, fantastic new beginnings, new starts, you know, overhauls. And then we've got love here, Ace of Cups, peace being brought in, healing. You could be hoping for this. I think you're hoping for, I think that you are, you know, it could even be that you had relationships that where you didn't really worry about how they ended. Just like, okay, like you're fun for this 3 to 6 months, like it's cool, I'm cool with that, or I'm cool with you for a week or 2 weeks, whatever it was. You know, it's like not really caring too much about the long run. It's more about the instant satisfaction. I think now you're looking for love. You seem to have completely changed your mind, and you're thinking about becoming a father. You're thinking about the future, you know, and things are changing big time for you. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, your ruling planet is actually going to be in Taurus for the next, I don't know, so many years. Let me think. Yeah, quite a long time. many years, at least for the next 5 years, I believe. Uranus will probably be in your sign. So, oh, is that 5 years? Maybe a bit much. Definitely for a long time. 3 to 5 years, I think it's going to be there. But yeah, check that out. So with Uranus being in Taurus, it's very much an earth sign. It's interesting because, you know, we've got Taurus here, we've got Taurus kind of here as well. So that very earth energy is where these changes, that's where these kind of major changes are happening, even globally for people in terms of health, self-care, and things like that. So yeah, I feel that there'll be expansion there and a complete renewal and a complete breaking down. So you may even be getting rid of friends, you know, getting rid of people, kicking people and things out of your life. You could do quite dramatic things as well in order to reach this kind of overarching goal and dream that you have for your life. And you may start pouring your time and effort and energy and emotion into things that actually matter, into things that actually have value, things that are priceless, which are your dreams and your goals and what you want to achieve in life and how you want to make your mark as well in the world, with the Magician card here. How you see yourself this year is the Four of Coins. So this year you may see yourself as someone who does not easily let people in, and also doesn't easily give things away. So you could be holding on quite tight to your money. You may be being quite frugal and not spending a lot because you have you now kind of, I mean, this could also be a kind of situation where your money kind of something happens with your money. You know, you may change jobs as well. You could have been in a job that you only did because it offers you a certain lifestyle, but really it doesn't make you happy, you know. And but you maybe really believe that it was really more important to have a certain lifestyle than it was to, you know, skip into work every day. You might have thought, well, I can sacrifice that for a good lifestyle. But maybe you've come to realize that actually it's starting to take its toll. And these could have been very, you know, long held beliefs that you had. So, you know, you may find yourself being more frugal as you maybe quit a job or make a major life change. You could find yourself with a bit less, and therefore having to really watch your pennies. I mean, you might have saved a lot. You might still be in a good financial position. The King of Pentacles is here, and the Emperor card. So you may be still quite stable, but really having to watch how you spend it because maybe you don't have the same income, even though you have savings. The Two of Wands also suggests that there is this expansion. This is this end of the old and in, you know, out with the old, in with the new energy. We've got two Wands cards here, one for your future and one for the overall energy. The Two of Wands usually talks about as well, you know, embarking on something new, expanding your horizons, turning a corner, you know, loving something and leaving it kind of thing, and moving on to a bigger goal, a more satisfying, a more mature, a more authentic even path for you. So the Magician card is what's around you. So you've got lots and lots of resources around you. You have lots of room to maneuver. You may even have you may have people, specialists around you that can help in some way, people who are very skilled. But yeah, you have lots of resources around you. I think the Magician card is also saying that you have the power to affect your surroundings. You know, you're not to feel powerless in this situation. You may also be being very resourceful, considering that you could be pulling back in some areas or letting other people go. You could be quite good at keeping what you need around you as well, being more selective and seeing what's actually useful and valuable to you in you getting to this overarching goal of the Star card. So yeah, that's what could be happening here. Yeah, I just feel like you're empowered in your environment. But there could also be, like I said, specialists around. Someone who's a specialist in something. Could be, there's people around you that you can use to help you get to where you want to be. Maybe people who know more about the career that you want to get into. There could be magic around you, a certain glow around you. Again, the law of attraction, the Magician brings into his reality what he wants. So it could be that you kind of have a vibe about you that does draw in the resources that you need, because you're so decided on what it is that you want now as well. So the law of attraction, I feel, will really be on your side this year, and will definitely be at your disposal if you were to tap into that. And the Ace of Cups here, like I said, you're hoping for healing, a new beginning, a renewal in love, more love to come into your life, peace and harmony. So I think you really are wanting more love to come into your life, more sense of you know, genuine happiness, you know, a new beginning in love. You maybe want to shake off some of the older, more limiting beliefs that you maybe had around love, especially with the Page of Cups here being your driving energy, wanting to explore. And I think what you're really wanting is either a baby or a long-term relationship or finding a job that you really love. Okay, that might be more tied into what you love to do when you were a child as well. That could also be an indication here with the Page of Cups. But the overall energy for the year is the Aquarius energy. So, you know, it's funny because I just did Pisces and Pisces got their card at the end as well. Now you got your card at the end. But I guess Spirits wants to let you know that they are with you, that they are available to you. You're not on your own. And again, like I said, I think you'll be pouring into, I think there'll be more balance in your life. I think you're starting to see that, yes, money is important, but so is love. But hey, like love is like way more important. You know, there's even more water going into this big pool than there is into like the more earthly things like, you know, lifestyle, etc. So I think you're, like I said, you're seeing that love really is the goal, even if it is self-love, even if it is charitable works, even if it is falling in love with someone special. But love and more goals of a higher vibration is really where you want to dedicate your life. I think that's really what it is as well. I think you found that the previous approach to life, in terms of the priorities that you had, actually were quite limiting and actually didn't bring maybe a lot of happiness or really long-term fulfillment. Whereas I guess helping others, being charitable, falling in love and all these things really do help to grow you. They really are expansive. Yeah, and actually provide exponential growth, you know, as well. In so many areas of your life kind of improve when you bring love, when you make love a priority. Yeah, because they say if you do something and you do it without love, it may not even be worth doing. That's been said a few times too. So, yeah, wild card here, another fixed energy or card with you here. I think this is you here, the person representing humanity. Again, maybe you're interested in more charitable works this year. Maybe you want to put a focus on working with children or a charity for children. Again, I'm seeing like a closure, like something coming full circle, learning a lesson and growing up. Basically, this card tells me about growing up, reaching a certain level of maturity in one aspect of your life. So there is a maturing that will happen this year, that will allow you, I think, to see your life and experience life in a more wholesome way. Yeah, and then we've got the Emperor. Yeah. So yeah, this really is the you know, this is the evolution, you know, probably of us all, you know, where first of all we get a job because we want those nice clothes and we want all the nice things, and then we realize that, oh, actually I can actually get a better job and buy a house, and then the Emperor realizes that they can actually build a whole empire, give jobs to other people and create a legacy for their family and do so much more for the people in their lives and maybe even humanity. So it's like that evolution that kind of happens with you. I do see success here for you too with regards to any business or work and career endeavors. You may even find, like I said, for, you know, by following your heart, it actually makes you even better at your job or brings in more success for you as well. Stability as well. Also here, you're taking control of your life. You're taking control, like you're the one now setting the rules for things. You've reached a level of maturity where you now know what it is that you want and where you're going, and you're now sovereign. You're no longer just carrying on traditions or doing what you've always done, but you're now, affecting change in your life, especially with the Magician card here. You're taking the lead and branching out, I think, and standing out on your own. And the Fool card here confirms that. Again, taking leaps of faith into the unknown, independently, without the advice or maybe even the support of others, but really doing what you want to do, following your heart's desire, and taking your own journey into this new beginning with the Two of Wands. So that looks really, really good. It's going to be a good year, Aquarius. I would definitely look at Uranus and Taurus at the moment and where it is in your chart. I've got this for Pisces too. And then we've got Loyal Heart here. So yeah, I definitely would look into that. Okay, look into where Uranus is in your chart, as it's making quite interesting aspects to other planets as well for, I think, the end of 2019 and I think throughout 2020. So and that's your ruling planet, so I definitely will take a look at it. Even Saturn as well. Saturn also traditionally rules your sign, so you may also want to look at what Saturn is doing and how it's been aspected this year. Okay, so we've got here, message in a bottle. It says communication, a sign, a Cleidion, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by a speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. So that could be me. Or it could be that you look into your chart, like I said, and get some information. So it says, Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio, etc. Expect confirmation that you are pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might just say the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Take your message. Today your message is this. Spirit hears you and the reply is favorable. Okay. It also says here, the prosperity message reads, you are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or a business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. So yeah, maybe this Page of Cups is an old friend, someone that yeah, someone that already, or maybe the Six of Cups is also talking about that. Somehow old friends provide indications and give you messages that lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. The protection message reads, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Okay, I'm also going to read the Loyal Heart because it's such a pretty and lovely card. So you've got Loyal Heart at the base of the deck. So this could be talking about getting in touch with your heart space, being loyal to your heart's desire as well. So it says here, fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. So maybe you're also becoming more devoted. Maybe you're falling in love this year as well. And that also helps to reprioritize. Maybe you meet a soulmate that changes everything, and ushered in this brand new beginning and you reset your priorities, and suddenly you have an overarching dream to have a family, move in with someone, or take a relationship seriously and give it priority in your life. But it says evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. It also says here, your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner. Sorry, Spirit is your manifesting partner. It also says, are you stubbornly or over tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. So yeah, that's what's happening this year. I think that relates to the Devil card. So yeah, I think it's going to be a really good year for you, Aquarius. So good luck, enjoy, and I will see you throughout the year. All right, take care. Bye.